YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Rexii, and I'm back with another Black Ops 2 video. Today we're gonna have a story time about my history in trick shotting and sniping and my journey through the community to my point today. Alright, let's get into it. My story starts in late 2015. I was just a normal little red gun player. I used to run around my MSMC, my AN94s. I used to just be going ham on people. And then I started to snipe a little. I found myself clipping triple kills and being a noob, running around clipping quick scopes, doing it all. Like, I was just having fun with the game, with the new mechanic that I had just found out. Through mods, I was able to find FaZe, and that was where I had my FaZe fanboy moment. I'm pretty sure everybody's had their FaZe fanboy moment, but that was when I started to learn who Zymesies was, Rexii. I was introduced to Sprat. Zymesies really caught my attention because Zymesies owned Black Ops 2 in my opinion. Like, this was his trick shotting game. Rexii was just consistent as hell. He was hitting every day. Like, dude's timing was impeccable. And Sprat's just the best sniper to ever play Call of Duty. Like, he can pick up any Call of Duty game and just rock out on it with a sniper. Like, that, I've never seen anybody that good at sniping. Like, after finding out who these guys were, I found myself getting better to the point where people were starting to like challenge me to 1v1s and random team death matches and stuff like that. And through that, that's where we get introduced to the first team I joined, which was TS. And the first member of TS I met was the actual overall leader. His name was Axo. Axo turned out to be one of my homies, bro. Like, Axo was just that boy. But yeah, Axo was the first one I met, and Axo was insane at sniping. He was such a chill guy. Like, we related on so many different levels, and we just became really close friends because we both played Call of Duty. So after a series of 1v1s, that was when I joined TS, and I became TS Rex. And I got Rex from Toy Story because Rex was my favorite character from Toy Story. So I just kind of took that and made that into my Call of Duty name. But yeah, I stayed in TS for a really long time, maybe about a year and a half, and we didn't really gain too much traction in the community. We were just kind of one of those small group of players that just really wanted to be known in the community. So after TS, this is when I was introduced to my boy in real life, Xena, and Xena went to school with me, and I found out Xena was a sniper through my other friend, Drag, or Drowie, as you guys should know him from my live streams. Drowie's just like Sprat to me. Drowie could pick up any game and just be fucking ridiculous at it. Like, he's literally one of the best snipers I've ever met in my life. But Xena was the one who owned the team, and the team was called WBD. WBD stood for Weird But Deadly. And we were just a group of boys just out playing the game. And I joined that team as a trick shotter because I learned how to trick shot from watching a bunch of Zymesies videos, and I learned how to insta swap and do all that stuff like that. WBD was really more so a group of friends that just enjoyed sniping, like, instead of just a clan. Like, it was so much fun. We had so many memories in there. That was when I hit some of my best trick shots from when I first started. Like, those were the homies, man. I really want to know where a bunch of those people are now, because I literally only talked to like maybe like 3 of them now to this day, and it's literally only people that I knew in real life. So I really wonder what those boys are doing. During WVD time, that was when I started to become a really better player, and I started to learn how to do more things, become a better player. During this time, I started playing with Drowie a lot more, and I started playing with his cousin Tempe, and we were kind of just like a 3-man squad. So what happened was Drowie had this friend, and his name was EKIA Nova. And this is where my real journey in trick shotting really starts. So EKIA Nova had this team called EKIA. And EKIA did a little recruitment challenge. And lo and behold, me, Drowie, and Tempe all tried to get into it through the recruitment challenge. And lo and behold, all 3 of us made it. We were literally the best 3 in that recruitment challenge. Like, it was by a long shot. There was nobody close to us 3. So I ended up being EKIA Rex for a little minute. And then the team ended. The team ended and turned into DS. I do not remember exactly what DS stood for. And it's kind of funny because a lot of the teams that I'm in were like 2-letter names with like some letter and then S, which is really funny to me. A lot of the people in DS actually ended up going over into the next team that I'm going to talk about. And DS was insane, dude. We were nutty, but we only lasted for like a couple months, maybe like 1 or 2 months, because it was just a lot of dysfunctionality inside the team. There's a lot of dysfunctionality in the team, and then our team YouTube got hacked too, so that kind of just ended everything like where it was before it even started. I wasn't really active in DS. I started to play other games. I started to become more active in other communities, and sniping kind of fell off for me during the time of DS. But then when DS ended and turned into LS, I don't know what hit me, but I just got this major want to play Call of Duty again. And dude, I went insane in LS. LS stood for Lost Sanction, and this is when I changed my name from Rex to Rexii because I just felt like it sounded better. And plus, I believe LS Rex was taken somehow. I don't know. Don't ask me. LS Rexii was when I was in my best form, boys. Like, I was insane. I was hitting shots daily, like bangers at that too. It wasn't even like no 720 leftovers. Like, I was hitting 1080 cross maps and going crazy. My time in LS was very, very worth it. It was when I met my boy SB Nizit. And SB Nizit is the guy who single-handedly changed my life in the sniping community. He got me so much traction, it was ridiculous. I met Nizit in a team deathmatch lobby, and I was just trash talking Nizit. I mean, going ham. But I'll get into the story of how I met him, like, and, you know, started to become his friend in a later video. But yeah, Nizit was in SB. If you don't remember what SB is, SB was called Spacebound, and they had about like 100K at the time I met him, I believe, somewhere around 100K. And Nizit just became one of my closest friends. We started to play every day, like we were the best of buds. So the funny thing about Nizit had connections to every team, dude. Nizit had connections to LS, Dare, Obey, Soar, all of those. And Nizit was able to get me in these 6-mans with him, playing with his friends, like playing with these big known people in the community, and I started to hit shots in their game, and I started to get a little traction in the community, right? And this became one of my best friends, and through those connections and playing 6-mans with him and grinding free-for-all clips, I was actually able to weasel a spot in SB out for myself. So yeah, I became SB Rexii for like maybe about 3 weeks, and then SB ended. SB ending kind of really hurt my confidence because at that time I felt like I was playing some of my best Call of Duty, and I was really motivated to like have SB as my way to get my name out there. So for it to end just kind of hurt everything. It stopped everything in my path. Even through the loss of motivation to play Call of Duty and actually try to hit clips and do anything, I was able to join some other teams that were really small. Like I believe I joined this team called Craze for a while. I actually think I still have my Craze logo, and I'll put that up in the video right here. Crazy was a really crazy team. In fact, we had a bunch of dope players in there, but we just couldn't get our name out there because we weren't getting any love on social media or anything like that. Through Craze, I was able to join this team called Grace, and this team had about 30K, I believe. So it was about 30K or 3K back in the day, and they were all from the UK, dude. So like they were insane players, but it was hard for me to make content with them or make videos with them and stuff like that because of the time zone differences. Like it would be like 2 in the morning, and they'd be like, "Hey man, let's get on the game and grind out some bangers," and I'm like, "Dude, I got school in the morning, man. Like, come on, what are you doing? Like, you gotta let me sleep, man." Grace was the last team I joined for a long time, and I was kind of done with the trick shotting community at that point. I was like, you know what, this isn't going anywhere, so I might as well just call it quits right here. That was the real end of my journey after Grace kind of stopped being a thing, and I started to play other games. I was dead in the trick shot community. I didn't quickscope anymore. I wasn't playing Call of Duty. I was just playing other games. I was done. But then now stumbles along. I would have hopped in the initial plutonium train, but I didn't have anywhere strong enough a computer to run plutonium, and I really regret that because I've been hitting so many bangers in my first 2 weeks of playing plutonium that I probably could have gained some traction in the community if I would have been like uploading my clips to Twitter and tagging people and stuff like that. It really sucks that I didn't have this computer then, because who knows where my channel would be at now. Like I'd probably be in huge teams at this point because I'm just rocking out on this game. I have no idea what's gotten into me to playing plutonium. I hit a 100-meter boat bang within like the first 4 days, and I'll link that right here. Wave saw that first bow bang and he was pretty impressed, and then I started to hit more and more shots that same day. And then the next day Wave stops by my stream, by the way, twitch.tv/VRexeV for that, and he saw me hit another bow bang, dude. And after that he was like instantly just like, "Hey dude, you want to join Waves, bro? Like you're insane, da 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 da." So that's how we get to where I'm at now. I'm really excited to be in Waves because I feel like this team has a lot of potential. We have some really nice editors and really good players, and I cannot wait for my introducing to get dropped in like the next month or so. Dude, oh my god, dude, that thing's gonna be, I'm really impressed with myself. I've outdone myself this time, boys, honestly. Little side note, I've wanted to hit this corner to corner on detour for like the past 2 weeks, but dude, I can't time it for shit. I can't even trick shot right half the time. So it's gonna be a long time before I hit that, honestly. But really, there's a lot of dream shots that I had that I've hit really fast. So I don't know, it might not be that long before I hit it, because I never thought I would hit a boat bang, honestly, especially a 100-meter boat bang. But yeah, I joined Waves, and I also think it'll be a way to help me expand my channel too, by getting my name out there in the community, because you never know who's gonna see those YouTube videos and who's gonna get your name out there. So I'm really excited to see what happens with me in this team. But yeah, boys, that's how I've gotten to where I'm at now through the trick shot community. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn my little bell on, that way you get notified when I drop more bangers for y'all. And don't forget to go over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/VRexeV. I stream daily, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We play all types of games over there, so make sure y'all go do that. And as always, boys, be safe in the playground.
No save, I no save, got no gift. But I was never finished. I just need a second. I was never finished. I just need a second. Yes, I called your phone.